People always say love is patient, love is kind, but nobody tells you what love looks like when patience slowly turns into exhaustion and kindness starts feeling like weakness. If you had met me 2 years ago, you would have seen a girl who believed deeply in love. The type of girl who stayed loyal, who prayed for her relationship, who defended her man even when people warned her. I truly believed that if you loved someone enough, things would work out. But I learned the hard way that sometimes love isn't the problem. Sometimes the person is. My boyfriend had a strange habit that I didn't notice at first. In the beginning, everything seemed normal. He was sweet, attentive, and he always said the right things. The kind of man who would call you every morning just to say, "Did you sleep well?" I thought I had found my person, but slowly I started noticing a pattern. Anytime I asked him for something, anything at all, he would suddenly find a reason to break up with me. At first, it was small things. One time, my phone screen broke, and I asked him if he could help me fix it. I wasn't even asking him to pay for everything. I just needed support. Maybe he knew a repair guy or could help with part of the cost. Instead of answering normally, he became distant. "You're too demanding," he said. I was confused. Demanding? I just asked if you could help me fix my phone. That night, he texted me a long message about how he felt pressured in the relationship and how maybe we should take a break. Just like that, we broke up. I cried for days. I kept replaying the conversation in my head, wondering what I had done wrong. Eventually, I found a way to fix my phone myself. I borrowed a little money, managed my expenses, and handled it. And guess what happened next? He came back. Suddenly, he missed me. Suddenly, he realized he couldn't live without me. Suddenly, I was the best woman he had ever had. And like a fool in love, I forgave him. But the pattern didn't stop. Another time, I told him I wanted to start a small business selling wigs and makeup products. It had always been something I loved. I asked him if he could support me by helping me advertise or even just encouraging me. He laughed. "Why do you always want something from me?" he said. I tried to explain that I wasn't asking for money. I just wanted him to believe in me. Instead, he got angry. 2 days later, he told me we weren't compatible anymore. Breakup number 2. Again, I was left picking up the pieces of my heart while he walked away like nothing happened. But this time, instead of crying for too long, I focused on my plan. I saved money, I learned more about wigs and makeup, I started small. I sold to friends, then their friends. Slowly, my little idea started growing. And right when things started working out, he came back. "I've been thinking about you," he said. "I made a mistake." Of course you did. But at that time, I still loved him, so I forgave him again. Looking back now, I realize he never left because he didn't love me. He left because he didn't want to show up for me. He didn't want to be there when I needed support. But once I had already struggled and succeeded on my own, suddenly he wanted to return and enjoy the finished result. And it kept happening. If I asked for emotional support, breakup. If I asked for help, breakup. If I expected effort, breakup. Then, once I handled everything myself, he would come back like nothing happened. Each time he returned, he would say the same thing. "You know nobody understands me like you." And each time, my heart softened, until the day something finally changed. One evening, my mother fell sick. It was serious enough that we had to rush her to the hospital. I was scared and overwhelmed. My mind was all over the place. So I called him. Not for money, not for favors, just for comfort. "Can you come to the hospital?" I asked. There was silence on the phone. Then he sighed. "You're stressing me again," he said. My heart dropped. "This is exactly why I said I needed space. You always bring problems to me." Problems? My sick mother was a problem? Before I could even respond, he said something that changed everything. "I think we should break up again." This time, something inside me didn't break. Something inside me woke up. For the first time in 2 years, I didn't cry. I looked around the hospital waiting room, at the nurses moving around, at families supporting each other, and I realized something painful but freeing. The man I loved had never truly been there, not once. I had been in this relationship alone the entire time. So when he finished talking, I calmly said something he had never expected to hear from me. "Okay." He paused. "Okay?" he asked. "Yes," I said. "You're right. We should break up." He sounded shocked. He probably expected me to beg like I always did, but I didn't. For the first time, I chose my peace over my feelings. Weeks passed. My mother got better, thank God. My small business kept growing. Life slowly started feeling lighter without the constant fear of losing someone who never really stayed anyway. Then one day, my phone buzzed. His name appeared on the screen. "Hey, I miss you," the message said. I stared at the screen for a long time. Then I laughed because for the first time, I finally understood something. He never came back because he loved me. He came back because he thought I would always be there waiting. But this time, I wasn't.